Hey, I hope this will be a short video, but I realized I never did what I would be like in Vampire Diaries. So I decided to do that today. But first, I actually did shift. It was just a mini shift. To Hogwarts. I kind of wanted to see if I'm even capable of shifting into the same, like, quote unquote life that I have previously shifted into. So, this one I actually shifted. If you've seen my shifting to Hogwarts video, I shifted to that same universe. I was the same character, so to speak. Except this time, I was lying in the grass of the grounds, and I think I like took a nap and like just woke up from a nap, and I literally, like, I couldn't see, but I could feel the sun on my skin because I was like this, like my arm just over my eyes, and then someone's just like shouting my name. So I sit up, and it's Harry Potter, and he's telling me that Draco is in, I was gonna say nursery. He's in the infirmary. And I was like, why is Draco in the infirmary? And so this happened like a week ago. I just didn't film the video. I was waiting to film, like, to see if I could. I don't like filming short videos, so I didn't want to just tell the story and then go away. But I forgot what we're. Oh no, right. So I was like, why is he in the infirmary? And he's like, I don't know. I saw him there and he told me to come get you or something like that. And no. Draco did not tell him to come get me. He just saw him there and thought I should know. So I'm like walking back to the, well, like marching basically back to the castle, and I realized that Harry's like following me. So I asked him, like, why are you like, was there something else? Like, why are you following me? And he was like, oh no, we're just headed in the same direction or something like that. And I was like, okay, cool. Could you show me where the infirmary is then? Because I just realized in that moment that I also didn't know where the infirmary was. And he agreed to show me, and I don't remember why, but for some reason I grabbed his hand. I think I was like running or trying to like fast walk, and he was just too slow, so I grabbed his hand to like pull him with me, even though he's supposed to be leading me, something like that. For some reason we were holding hands, and we're talking, just like chatting it up, just like catching up, I guess. And we get there, I go inside, I immediately like kind of let go of his hand, not like like or anything, but just because I ran over to Draco, who is indeed in an infirmary bed, and he kind of like tries to sit up, like he like sits up, and I was like, what the heck happened to you? Like, what's going on here? What's happening? Wait, no, I don't remember who gave me this information. It was either Harry or it was Draco. But the reason why Draco was in the infirmary was because of a love potion. He was in the infirmary for a love potion, which is funny. I think this happens within the same week, I'm assuming, of that one mini shift I had when I was in potions class and we were learning about the different love potions. And I'm assuming it happened within the same week and somebody drugged him, basically. And he was like, oh, you know, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't know why you came all the way over here. And I was like, well, okay, well, I'm here now. And so then I started just telling him about my day and what was I doing? I was studying. So I was studying and then I got bored. So then I decided to like go outside and just like frolic in the sunlight, I guess. And then I kind of got tired, so I decided to lay down. And yeah, basically just everything that happened before I ended up meeting Harry and going there. So it was super random, super weird. Now I kind of regret not recording it sooner because there was more details in the conversation that I just don't remember now. But yeah, anyway, that's my little mini shift. On to what I'd be like in the Vampire Diaries. Okay, so I actually do believe in the supernatural, but like to an extent. Like if my best friend decided to tell me today that she's a werewolf or a vampire, I would half believe her. But without like visual proof, I wouldn't believe her 100%. So if I say I move to Mystic Falls, right? I don't know why I'd move there, but say I do, I just get the feeling that I would run into the vampires immediately. Like I just feel like I would run into the vampires immediately. Like doesn't matter what vampire, I would just run into the vampires immediately on accident. And that's probably like a vampire would probably attack me. And that is probably where I don't think I would die. Like I don't get the vibes that I would die. But that's probably where my introduction to the supernatural would be. I'd probably be like attacked by a vampire and then saved or something. And then like probably compelled. But the way that my brain works is that like even if I don't have a reason to believe something, if I feel like something's different, something's off, I've met this person before, like I'll have that nagging feeling like something's not right with my memory. So I feel like I would find out pretty quickly, probably on my own, about the vampires. Just out of doing research, asking questions, figuring it out. Like I just think that's how that would go. This is what I wanted. And let's see. Okay. Elena, I know I've already said this before, but like me and Elena would probably not get along. Like at first, maybe we would. But if I became like a member of like the core, we would not get along. Her decision-making skills would bother me so bad. Like it would be really bad. We'd probably get into heated arguments. Bonnie, I think I could get along with Bonnie. I would ask her, why are you doing all of this? Do you get anything out of this? Do they do anything for you? Like, with all of the self-sacrificial stuff that she does. I would definitely help her, though. I would definitely help her. In any way I can. Let's assume I'm just a regular human. I really would, like, you need ingredients? You want me to mix this stuff together? You want me to paint this symbol? Like, I can do that for you. But yeah, no, I would question her decisions all the time, honestly. I'm trying not to talk too much because I don't have that much time. But anyway, yeah, okay. Stefan. I know in my shifting, me and Stefan were like, which I don't know. I feel like me and Stefan would like butt heads at first. Or bump heads or whatever it's called. But then I feel like we'd get along. Like I feel like we'd kind of low-key be like besties. Damon. I think me and Damon would actually like constantly. I think constantly we would be in disagreement and it would be like the rarity when we agree, and it's like we have to be right then because we agree. Caroline, I think I could get along with Caroline. Yeah, I think I could get along with Caroline. I think we'd be friends. Jeremy, I probably wouldn't even really talk to him, to be honest. I don't really talk to, like, people I know siblings, really, like, in this life. So I probably wouldn't even really talk to Jeremy. Tyler would probably piss me off, and I probably just wouldn't talk to Matt. Like, we'd be kind of like friend of a friend for each other. Who else? I probably wouldn't talk to Caroline's mom just because I don't really talk to my friends' parents in this life regularly anyway. Klaus Michelson, okay, I think he'd be really interesting. Like, he probably would not be interested in me, but I would be very interested in him. Just because, like, the way he talks, the way he walks, like, the vibe, I would be so interested in what he was doing. And then I'd find out he's a villain, and I'd be like, but is he really wrong, though? Like, I feel like I would be that person. Rebecca, I think I would get along with Rebecca. Like, I fully believe that me and Rebecca would get along. Partially because we're both hopeless romantics. But, I don't think I would even talk to Elijah, really. Just because he seems like the stern type. I just know that I would think that Elijah was the oldest. And I think it's Klaus. No, it's Finn that is the oldest. But of the three of them, I think Klaus is the oldest. I would just think that Elijah is the oldest, probably. And I probably wouldn't really talk to him. Who else is in that show? I guess that's it. So that's it for characters. Events. I would be planning on moving out of that town, realistically. If I didn't know about the vampires, I would be planning on moving out, because why is there so many murders? Why is there so many murders? Like their founding festival or whatever? There was a murder right there, and nobody noticed. Like, I would trip out so hard. I think it was the founding festival. I'd be like, oh, there's a dead. I'd definitely be traumatized. Like, I'd be traumatized because why are there so many dead bodies? As a regular civilian, like, why are there so many dead bodies? After finding out about the vampires, I'd probably just get used to it, but, like, can you imagine, like, living in this quiet town your entire life? Pretty much nothing happens, like, it's small stuff. And then all of a sudden, there's just all these people going missing, there's all these murders, the mayor dies in a house fire? Like, that's a lot of weird. And can you imagine as a new person, like, assuming that I'm a new person, right? Just like, dang, y'all just live like this? Like, what did I move into? I would definitely trip out. And then post-vampire knowledge, I would probably trip out less. I'd probably feel safer because I know the vampire, I know some of the vampires in town. So I'd probably feel safer in the town and not move out. But if I didn't, I'd be planning my move for sure. Their parties are pretty though. Like, I'd have to make bank or make things to make a lot of dresses because there are so many parties. And why am I there? You know, I can't even picture why I'd be there, realistically and honestly. So yeah, if I never found out about the vampires, I would not be there long. I would definitely not be in Mystic Falls long. I would move. After just moving, I would move. I would do everything in my power to move, or just never leave my house because everybody's dying. And And then when Elena turns into a vampire and goes on her whole thing, I would judge Elena heavily. Real quick, I only have a couple minutes. I would judge Elena heavily for going from one brother to the other. Like, that would bother me, because that just bothers me IRL. I would judge her so hard. I'd never let that go. But yeah, this was really quick. I have nothing else to say. If you have any video ideas, go ahead and leave them below. If you have any suggestions for what you want to see from me in general, let me know. I say a lot now, and that bothers me. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and you'll see me in the next one. Bye.